Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Nexus Gaming Series. I am your caster, Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we are going to be having the members of... It was on one of my monitors. There we go. We're going to have OC Peach Bois, and on the right, it's going to be Azmo Carry. This is a replay cast for Division D West. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. We're going to get into this. I just got this one replay cast for you. Didn't really do enough planning for all of that. Hey, Mustache Carl, how you doing? The nice thing about I forgot to actually do one thing on there we go. Okay. But yeah, I have no delay. We're just gonna do this replay cast. It's gonna be a short stream this evening. I got a message out from one of the members from Azmo Carry saying, hey, do you want to cast this for us? And I was like, absolutely. I was looking to do a short stream today. I got family in town, so it'll be nice to hang out with them. But looks like we have audio levels all good. Thank you all for joining me. Sorry, excuse me. All right, let's get into this. Thank you all for being here. I have to manually switch this because I didn't set up it. Where are you? There we go. And I want to fix one thing because it's now we have this opportunity. Where? This will bug me all night. Okay, we did it. All right, sorry, little itty bitty things, but let's go ahead and actually get into this game. On the left-hand side, we are going to be having... Hold on one second. Are my audio levels, like, stupid high? Yeah, they are. That would make sense. Why is this so loud in my head? All right, that'll be perfect. Okay, on the left-hand side, we're going to be having the members of OC Peach Bois, which is going to be RS Viscous is going to be on the Maev. Nugents will be on the Lili. We're going to be having TK... T-Kine is going to be on the ETC. Attack Power will be on... Holy crap, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Our audio levels are way too high. Let's just do that. Make life... Okay, apparently those only can be twos. Alright. There we go. That's better. Sorry, just actually booming in my headphones. Kurt will be on the Sonya in the top lane. On the right-hand side, we're going to be having the members of Azmo Carry, with Blink Eclipse going to be on the Stukov. We're going to be having I Make Da Poopy on the Stitches, which is actually, that's a no-no skin right there. Showstop is going to be on the Alarak, and... Deconic will be on the Rainer. I would say let's look at level 1 talents, but that is apparently going to take up our entire screen, so we're not going to do that. Mustache Carl, you're famous. Oh, well, welcome. I'm sorry if I murdered any of the team names here, but that will be a nice pull-in from Showstopper. I do like, I absolutely love having Towers of Doom as a first map for a lot of teams because it, one, shows a lot of good rotational factors from those teams, as well as the fact is just the overall power that you can get from them. Nice power sliding from the ETC. They're going to get some decent damage out, and that's going to be a lot of damage going out onto them, but they're not able to secure the first kill. Huge hook coming out. Great first pick coming out from that kill through, excuse me, actually from on to kill this Stukov just stealing kills here. I just want to point that out. I'm also needing to get used to the fact of all of just this. Also, Big Doodoo Head 69, thank you so much for the subscription. I will resend that once we get out of this game. And Yip Bosser, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. Mid lane looks like it's another fight. Gonna be breaking out. Showstopper taking a lot of damage here. Does have the blink forward. Not gonna be using it from that Maev as they do chase the Maev. Oh my god. A-Dubs is going to be able to get the burst, and that will be the kill in their favor on the side of Azmo Carry. The one thing I'm curious about here is why there's no Azmodan. If it's Azmo Carry, oh my god, M Quizzle, thank you so much for the subscription as well. I will resend your alert when we get out of this game. That's very awesome of all of you. Thank you for supporting. But this is just going to be mid lane, still holding over very, very well. No one going to be picked off. Rainer going to be coming down here as well to try and help out. Sorry, I'm just giving me talents. It's so like, it throws me off so hard when there's like the UIs all at the top. We actually have password creation from that Stitches, so gonna be going into that regen globe. That's actually a rotation-heavy based talent, and they're not going to be rotating super heavy in this game, only sitting at 4 stacks currently. Jaina is going to be in that rotation factor, though, needing to make sure that they're in between that bottom and mid lane. Attack power going to be face-checking that bush. A little risky there, bud. That could have gone very south for you, but it's not going to be the case. The rest of the team will be rotating around. And just, hey, Himmy. Oh my god, Himmy, thank you so much for the subscription as well. Holy crap, thank you so much. Subtrade indeed. Attack power seems to be the target of choice. They do not get the chains off to another player. A-Dubs is going to be getting a decent damage put onto them. Showstopper looking for the telekinesis. No silence connecting, but these slows are so much, and that is going to be attack power picked off by the Alarak. RS Vicious is going to be trying to get the pull into the gate, but it won't work out far enough for them. Nice power slide coming out from that ETC, just disrupt a little bit. That will be sappers going through the gate. We do still have this one sapper in the lane, not going to be helping out the friendly team. This is going to be Stitch's Hearthing back right as the objective pops up here. We do have this up and available. Rainer's going to be the first one on the right-hand side, grabbing that altar, and doesn't look like they're going to be... Okay, so they rotate their Sonya over to the top left, and that is just going to be easy. Oh, wait, hold on. Can they stall this out? Does Rainer have knockback? Okay, they stalled that one. We're going to pop between these two, at least as best as we can. Do have the rotation coming out from Kel'Thuzad. They want to try and get a kill onto Rainer here. Does use the inspiration. Make sure they get their way out. A little bit of slow going out as well. Down here, we do have the ETC going down in the fight. Maiev will get the blink forward, not going to be taking damage from the Jaina, but that is going to be 2 out of the 3 in favor for the members of Azmo carry. Still, the members of OC Peach Boys putting in a decent amount of damage into the enemy core. It's 32 to 36 in core health currently, and I apologize as my assets do not line up with this at all. I forgot, like, I literally remembered as we went live, I was just like, oh wait, you can't use the classic Heroes of the Storm you can't use OBS, you have to use the classic Heroes of the Storm overlays, but that will be Pumpkin Sappers being fed in through bottom lane. And let's talk about this really quickly. Bottom lane is such an important lane. Oh, hold on. We're going to be getting a hook going onto Nugents here. That is going to be a nice combo out from Kel'Thuzad, really stacking up onto the... Oh my god, the Phylactery stacks here. A-Dubs is going to be going down. That will be first kill of the game for the members of OC Peach Boys getting that, and that will be I Make the Poopy very, very low here. ETC with another knockback, and that is going to be Stitches. The last auto will be there from ETC, and they get the kill. 2 for none, realistically, here. Now, back off. Can't quite read the name of Stitches. Can you shout it out for us again? Don't you worry, Mustache Carl, I got that for you. We do have the Rainer jumping up into the top lane, and we'll be grabbing this Sapper Camp. Let's go ahead and quickly take a peek at some of the quests and talents. We do have ETC at 9 out of the 10, or excuse me, 9 out of the 20 for the Proc Rock. Stitches is going to be at 9 out of the 15, I think, for the first quest. On the Hungry for More, I'm looking at Kel'Thuzad's baseline. Does not show here, does it? That's frustrating. Okay. How am I going to see your stacks, my bud? Why? He seems like a pretty cool dude. We do have a dive coming out here. Actually, that's going to be a lot of good damage going out. That will not be the hook connecting. Kurt, though, is going to take a little bit themselves. They do need to back out, and that seems like it will be a nice retreat coming out from the members of OC Peach Boys, but the pressure's on from the members of Azmo Carry as they look to maybe... No. Attack Power will grab the left-hand side, and Blanket Clips will grab the right. Slam goes out. That will be the dive out from the Sonya. They want to engage on this. They don't get any sort of interrupt. That will be a huge hook coming out. Vault to the Warden from the Maiev. They do get the kill, and that is going to be damage out. Kill again. 5-2 in kills. We're starting to really separate a little bit in that level department as well, as it's about a half a level lead going over in favor for the members of Azmo Carry. And I'm just curious, like, why there's no Azmodea in this game? Was it banned out? I see the things I don't know about. I don't know how the draft went, and that's the big outlier for me. If the Azmodea was banned out, then okay. But Towers of Doom, this is an Azmodea friendly map. Like, this is what I would be expecting. We were forced to change our name. Where's Azmo? Also, by the way, for anyone who just subscribed, I just added a new emote. It's Beard Face, so enjoy that one. Because we do have a lot of subscription spots. So thank you also for your subscriptions. Enjoy your gilded beards, and no draft on replays. Unfortunate, yeah, for real. Hook. Oh, hold on. That's gonna be a lot of damage coming out onto the Rainer. Attack power is going to be focused by Showstopper. Telekinesis there, but they don't have the follow-up damage or ability power. Well tap will come out from attack power. They grab the Sapper Camp. There you go. Enjoy your beard face. I thought it was kind of perfect. I thought it would work out really, really good for stream. Hook goes in, blank into the ETC. 10s have been achieved by the members of Azmo carry, as they do have the flailing swipe that will be the gorge as well from the stitches. Alarak still holding their 10. Oh, hold on. That's a lot of damage going on to Rainer. Do they have the burst for the kill? It will wait. That will happen. That is going to be the Ring of Frost coming out as well. Sonya's not able to spin to win out of that one. Hook comes out as well, and they get the kill on the Sonya. 1-for-1 trade here, and they just get their 10s during all of that. Double altar phase is going to be spawning as well. Sonya and Rainer really won't be in position for this. The bell tower converted, and Showstopper trying to get the kill, but it doesn't connect. I make to Poopy does have the channel here, and that is going to be the mid position and the bottom position going over, and all of the damage onto the core of OC Peach Boys, as it's 18 to 32 in core health on the either sides. That is absolutely insane. God, that beard face, I don't know how I feel about that. Exactly, Zool Rolls. I thought it was gonna be perfect, but I don't really know how I feel about that. Sonya's gonna be scouting this out in the top lane here. Realistically, I should actually just make it the tier 3 sub. Like that actual emote of Bandit's face, that one's actually pretty good. Hyper, oh my god, beard. Okay, alright, that is going to be ETC going down in the bottom lane to the Alarak and crew. Can we get some Harry Boys in the house? That will also going to be the Hyperion coming out, and that's going to be a decent amount of siege damage going in as well, but that won't be yielding them much more than a little bit of damage into this front gate. So you take it out of the cells is pretty questionable, to be honest. You do make a good point on that, Kriv. Clear to mid lane. We are going to be having Sapper Camp once again picked up for the members of Azmo carry, and we're getting really, really late into this. It's a single altar phase, so we should have a nice big brawl breakout over this. And one thing I do want to note here is Jaina did just finish her Fingers of Frost from that level 1 quest, but we also do have the Vault, or the Warden's Cage. We're going to have the Jugs from the Lily. We'll have the Wrath from the Sonya. Maiev taking a lot of damage. No, okay, there's the Warden's Vault, the Warden coming out. ETC with the Mosh Pit, as we did not cover. Ring of Frost to follow up as well. That is going to be the ETC going down. Very, very odd that we're going to be having that happen, just as I was expecting so much more to come out from that Mosh Pit, but unfortunately not enough. They have these 3 sappers that can get pushed in. They have a total of 13 core points. If they can get these totals in together, that will be Geltazai getting some extra damage out as well. Hook goes in, doesn't connect. That will be the Umbral Bind. Gorge onto the Maiev. I do think she's used every ability to escape. This looks like it's going to be the burst happening. Flailing Swipe will push them away. Ooh. Sorry, I have forgotten exactly how the zoom works. There we go. Sorry, the zoom on this is just throwing me off so bad. Alright, that will... Ooh, hold on. Alarak going to be taking a lot of damage here. Silence out as well. They do have the Counter-Strike, but I don't think it was triggered. The damage out from Geltazai with... They're heroic, but it's not going to connect. Hyperion out from Rainer as well, just trying to get the damage out. And then it will be, oh my god, attack power out with just a little bit of health. 2 sappers do go over. And we go down to a triple altar phase at this time. Another sapper goes over. This is getting a little bit dire for the members of OC Peach Boys, as we actually get the slam goes in. I have, okay. Oof. Oof, that could have been bad. But here's the thing. Members of Azmo carry, they only need 2 of the bell towers. Nice burst coming out. That will be the fissure out as well, but it is not timed perfectly enough. We do have the silence out in this mid lane. This map is just all full of brawls, and pull in from the Alarak. Hook goes out, doesn't connect. Oof. Curly Hots, what's up? I'm so glad you enjoy that, and thank you. I really appreciate the comment. I like this. I love the zoning. The zoning lurking arm is such a big tool, and it's working out so well for Azmo carry. Triple altar phase, as I noted beforehand. Most of them are on the left here. They need to rotate one down to this bottom. They could take the top left and top right, and that is an easy way to do it. It's very direct. That will be the knockback. A lot of damage going to Showstopper. That will also be the Counter-Strike. Mosh Pit goes out, but it is interrupted. That also will be the Jugs coming out. Ring of Frost does connect onto that Lily. That will be ETC going down. Lily is the next one to stay alive. For the time being, Hook goes out, Sonya goes down, and that is going to be a 3-for-none trade. Excuse me. A-Dubs makes the rotation over and will be going ahead and grabbing the left-hand side. Raynor grabs the right, and I do believe this is going to be before even Alarak can make it there. That will be game number 1 going over to the members of Azmo Carries. GG's. Well played. Okay, cool. All right, let's get into this. On the left-hand side, we're going to be having the members of OC Peach Boys. We're going to be having, oh, man, band skins left and right this evening. Look at this band skin. Looks like, Tiny is going to be on the Muradin. RS Viscus is going to be on the Maev. Nugents will be on the Lily. Attack Power on the Junkrat. And Kurtz will be on the Leoric. On the right-hand side, we're going to be having the members of Azmo carry up a game, trying to end this in a 2-0 fashion. A-Dubs will be on the Nazebo. Okay, hold on one second. We have a Nazebo played by A-Dubs. Blank Eclipse will be once again on the Stukov. Showstopper on the Tychus. I make Tapupi on the Arthas. Ooh, we have an Arthas game. Okay. And, Deconnect it. Oh, just Raynor is going to be playing Rain. Okay, let's see. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, so we actually have, let's see, anything out of the ordinary at level 1 for these teams. Third win for the Muradin on the band skin. I'm reporting you the engine. Oh my god. Raynor's gonna go down in a split second there. Looks like the members of OC Peach Boys are just like, you know what, game number 1, that's a fluke. We're gonna go ahead and body you in game number 2. We're gonna start with some early game damage. Can I look at stats the same way as before? Nope, that's just gonna pull me to the Junkrat. Hold on, let me just go ahead and fix. Oh, why are you doing this? There we go. Backspace. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Different casting mode gives you different button combinations here. Why learn how to play any other heroes when you can play Raynor? I mean, if you're really good at one hero, you're good. You can just be an Azmo carry. My favorite part is the team is stepped right. Alright, so let's actually focus in a little bit on this. We do have Spider Build coming out from A-Dub, so that is going to be a big factor just to make sure they're landing those pots onto multiple enemy members. At the same time, you're going to want to make sure as a Nazebo that you're rotating between the top and mid. If you are getting those stacks, that's a big factor for them. We'll check on those at some point. I make Tapupi running into the Maev and just... Every time I say it gets me a little bit. That is going to be Tiny taking a bit of damage. They do get the Dwarf Toss out, but that is a little damage going on to... Okay, Maev was a little worrisome there, but they're fine. Tychus is actually going to be in the bottom lane. I don't actually remember off the top of my head who was the solo lane in the last game. We were jumping around so much. I don't think it was the Alarak, but just showing the versatility coming out from the team, just being able to swap off a member saying, you know what, you're going to have to play solo lane this round. We're going to be rotating our Raynor into a different position. Actually, I think it was Raynor who did solo lane and top the majority of it. Stand still, right click, move closer. Now you're mastered Raynor. You know, he's actually one of the best heroes in my opinion that you can learn stutter stepping from. And I feel like Lunara is like a step up from that. Both of those heroes are really, really good for learning stutter stepping, and I think Lunar is just a really great hero overall. Just doesn't get played because there's other choices that pair and synergize so well. It's the argument you get in so many situations where it's like, oh man, like this hero's really good. Well, of course, yeah, it's really good in the right hands, but at the same time, if you go with what's statistically and what's going to put out your most damage, yeah, you're absolutely going to be able to say like, all right, well, there are standard meta drafts. Either way, PSA, play some Lunara. She's worthwhile. Without a maximum range, right click to the closest, easy peasy. Yeah, Stark's got it. I feel like chat understands how to play Raynor better than I know how to play Raynor. I think that's the case, realistically. That will be the first Trigger Protector charged in favor for the member of OC Peach Boys, but it's not over yet. They need to hit that 100%. We do have Tychus rotating in. That will be some top lane pressure that Nazebo is trying to just add up and just make it a little bit more difficult for them to pressure in here. That is just going to be the easy clear, and they rotate down into this fight. Tychus is going to be looking for that 7 with the help of the rest of the team. Now they're going to step out. Stormbolt coming out as well. Yorick is... okay. Yurka's full skeletal swing build. We have contests going out. Now, nice Howling Blast coming out from I Make the Poopy. That will be some decent damage. These are Phantom Knife reset over and over again for the Maiev, who's going to be able to get some burst down. That will be the Tychus, the first one to go down in this fight. That will be Murd, and following next to that will be Raynor. 1-for-2 trade. They also pick up the kill onto the Stukov. That is the best trade that you could hope for in favor of the members of OC Peach Boys. Strigla Protector in their favor. They put 2 members in. They're going to be rotating out into mid lane to get some pressure and push in through this. Are they going to go for the full open into mid, or are they just going to take the front gate? I Make the Poopy taking a lot of damage and actually going down. They're going to stagger out of death, and it's early game, and the death timers are pretty low, but that is not exactly what you want in this situation. Woof. Take out the front gate. They take out the front gate, and they're going to be rotating into top lane. This is typically what we see a lot of teams go for. They just open this up. They're going to be looking for the well here, and the reason they're looking for that well is the sustain in the lane up against Azmo carry. If you can take that away from them, point B becomes easily contested in your favor. I wouldn't say easily, but it's just it's a little bit harder for the enemy team to realistically stand on the point, take their time, and well, get value. Seems like it was his fault, though, you know? Stitch just could have sold the thing. Pings do go out onto the support camp. A lot of damage going out onto the Murden, who gets the Dwarf House right into the Lurking Arm. Tychus finishes out the kill. That will be reset. A Fan of Knives, but that's going to be not enough this time. Holy crap, 3-for-3 trade here, and they still have the Biotic Emitter. No one's picked it up just yet. Well, actually, Tychus got it at the last second. That is going to be Nazebo getting it now. And a 4-for-4 trade over a Biotic Emitter, and Nazebo walks away. The Orc is just trying, even the teams know. That's just so good. All over a Biotic Emitter. We will have point B popping up fairly soon in this game here, but in the meantime, they're going to go ahead and grab some of these fortification camps, have some added pressure for the point. Now, something that is popped up quite a bit in the games that I've been casting and just overall in other games that I've been watching as well is Sylvanas on this map, and the reason for that is because she actually has the Mercenary Queen at level 4, if I'm not mistaken, or is it level 1? I think it's actually level 1. Either way, her Mercenary Queen does buff the turrets, and that's actually a lot of good damage that you realistically can output during a lot of these points where you sit still. I do want to also note that OC Peach Boys went for the Haymaker, so they're trying to make some plays with this Murd in here. That is going to be the Hyperion out from the Raynor, but we're holding Tychus as well as Nazebo. Do we get the Slappy Ghost, or are we going to get some Slammy Boys? We're going to get the Gargantuan with that Slam Boy, and it's also going to be the Commandeer Odin for that Tychus. Everything else is pretty much standard across the board. We're not going to get some fun Sindragosa game just yet, but Army of the Undead still gets them sustained. Curate is going to be pushing up this bottom lane a little bit more as Blanket Cliffs is just trying to get the slow onto them and poke them out a little bit. Raynor grabbing the siege camp on the right-hand side. We should have our point up and available in the alert. Should be actually coming through fairly soon. And now we can just have the lane matchups and just soaking up that experience. Also just skimming through some of these talents. Nothing really too out of the ordinary. Let me just check on some of the questing talents as well. Behemoth Armor sitting at 13 stacks. Doing pretty good on that one. Could be a little bit higher, but we're still only 7 minutes and 30 seconds into the game here. Arthas moving along as well as the Junkrat, and yeah. And everything also, just to note here, is off cooldown. All the heroics are up and available for these teams. That's the thing that I'm so excited about is the damage output that is about to be popping off in this little fight that we're going to be having. Do they have the Biotic Emitter still? Yeah, it's going to be on A-Dub. That will be the Entomb coming out from the Leoric, and it's going to be just pushing the Stukov in a bit of a bad spot. The Spiders are going to be doing a decent amount of damage. That will be the jokes coming out from the Lili as well. Backwards talents. Is it all backwards? Wait, what? Oh, I think I see what you mean. That is going to be, though... Tiny is going to be taking a decent amount of damage. We are going to be having Maiev taking a whole bunch of poison from that. Oh my god, Tychus is going to be coming in here as well and just getting some big old burst on it, and that is just going to be 3 for none trade. Wow. The members of Azmo Carry coming out very, very strong in this matchup here. So they're going to be holding this out. 13s are going to be really, really close for them as well. The question that I have is how, if they get this Trigger Protector, which looks like it's going to be the case with 3 members already down still on the side of OC Peach Boys, where do they go with this Trigger Protector? Do they go through the top lane? Do they go for the catapult pressure and all of that? Do they then move through mid and try and open that up as well? It's a lot of big factors and questions that I kind of have for them. All the members are back up and alive on the side of OC Peach Boys, but Azmo Carry does get their Trigger Protector, and they put 2 in there, and that will be top lane pressure. Okay. I was waiting. I was like, are you going to rotate bottom? No, doesn't look like it's going to be the case. And yeah, they can take out that well. They can take out the fort. They'll lock it down with the power glove there. It's going to be the dive in as well from the Trigger Protector. Just focusing onto the fort, and the rest of the team just putting out some poke damage as well. Riptide going to be coming out from Junkrat for some zoning. But I don't think it's going to get the value they're looking for, as it's actually smushed by the Trigger Protector. This is still pretty healthy, sitting above 50%. They do get the top lane fort. Nice periodic catapult and pressure coming in as well. That will be the Hyperion coming out from the Rainer. Knockback from the Junkrat actually saves Stukov from being blown up there, and that will be all 5 members walking away from that top lane engagement. They move into mid, and it's exactly the case. They want to try and push this in a little bit to get some easy experience. Maybe they go for the forts, as and they could either prep for bottom, which is the next point, or they could just get some kills actually here. Attack power taking some decent damage, but the rest of the team knows that they need to back off with this Trigger Protector. It is going to end, and they'll have to lose their... Well, the 2 heroes will pop out of it, so they don't want to lose their actual members here. Oh, damage going out onto this Maiev, who they actually... get the blink right over on the other side of them, but Muradin does have the Dwarf Toss out there just fine. Commandeer Odin is going to come down here as well. Might have been that's a talent that you pull out. I think it's 120 seconds on that? 100 seconds, excuse me. Meanwhile, we do have the Orc grabbing the camp just below. They do want to knock out this mid lane sustain. That will be the well going down. That's a way to do it. It's definitely a way to siege into this. I mean, if you pop the Odin already, why not go ahead and do it? They drop the turret. That will be the Gargantuan, focusing the damage from that forward as well. But they move back on the side of OC Peach Boys. They have the bolt of the Ward's Cage. That will be the Riptide. The Stukov does go down. That also will be the Entomb, locking so many members in. Jugs to keep them alive. That is also going to be the Haymaker, pushing A-dubs out and keeping them alive here. Concussion by pushing them further away. Rainer seems to be the choice of target. That is going to be the knockback coming out from them. Trying to get some autos off here. Nice Howling Blast out from I Make to Poopy, but they do not get the save, and that will be 2 members going down overall. Meanwhile, in top lane, a lot of pressure coming through. Looks like the Maiev is going to go back in Hearth for full health and mana. And now damage control comes into play on the side of OC Peach Boys. Azmo Carry, they've got their lanes pushed out. They can go ahead and grab some camps as they choose. Point C. That's really where the fun's going to be blown up. I don't expect it to hit for, I don't think it should be popping into the game until like 12 minutes and 30 seconds or so. Hey, I just stopped by to ask what Div D is. Div D is a division within the Nexus Gaming series. So much murder, this is exhausting. So it's just yeah, it's just Division D within the Nexus Gaming series. But thanks for coming by, Washed Up Streamer. It's the best of the best. That's a good way to put it, Marsh Carl. Top division. Well, in this top division, we actually have the Tychus 1v1ing the oh, hold on, Riptide coming out. That blows up a little early. Hyperion gonna be coming out as well, pushing through the lane. And retreats. 16 talents here in favor for the members of OC Peach Boys. They are going to pop the Commandeer Odin. That will be the Jugs coming out from the Lily as well. Maiev is trying to pull this Leoric this Arthas away. That's going to be Rainer going down below us, but that is going to be Maiev traded out 1 for 1. They grab the Biotic emitter and they walk out of here in favor on the side of Azmo Carry. That's a big play. Also, judging by this, I assume this is bottom tier, boys. I want in. Well, hit up the members of Nexus Gaming Series and Division D, Washed Up Streamer, and that's your way in. That will be the Hearth coming out from the Leoric, and we have Point C opening up. Our team strat is to sacrifice everything for the little healthy gem. Hasn't failed us yet. The lack of plays like that is why the HGC got canceled. Oh, yeah, Bosser, that's not true. A-dubs get the clear into top lane. They could grab their siege camp while they have the slight moment of kind of, we have to wait for this Nasibo anyways, and this point is going to be just converted once, you know, instantaneously. But hey, we have some heroic callouts. Nasibo makes their way down, and we're going to get set up for this. They have everything up and available on the side of OC Peach Boys, and third Trickler Protector gets a lot of value here. Doesn't always end, but it gets a lot of value. We're only 13 minutes, 14 minutes into the game. Scaling. That's the big thing. Yo, watch the streamer, thank you so much for the subscription with Amazon Prime. That is going to be the damage going out onto the Leoric. First kill of this engagement. That will be Murden taking a lot themselves. Warden's Cage will be coming out from the Mayab just to slow them down. That will be Tychus getting thrown up in the air. Commandeer Odin will be coming out as well. Junkrat's the first one to go down on, second one to go down on the side of OC Peach Boys. They find the Murden as well. Nobody going down on the side of Azmo carry, and as I was thinking, I was like, wait, they got a kill. This is a 1v1 for, nope, it's not. It's a 3 for none trade. They take over the point with 99% in favor for OC Peach Boys. The plays indeed, M Quizzle. The plays indeed. That wraps up that engagement, and Death timers aren't the longest, but they still need to wait for their Junkrat and their Muradin, so this looks like it's going to be going over in favor for the members of Azmo carry. That's the safe play. That's the thing you do on the side of OC Peach Boys. You say, all right, we've got our mid lane fort for the time being. It looks like there's actually a huge wave that's going to be coming in here. This one little guy is going to get killed off, but that should be mid lane fort going down to the minions. Actually, Lily. This will be focused down way too quickly by the gunners, or the archers, if you will. They also take out a little bit of bottom lane pressure on top of it. Washed Up Streamer, thank you for the sub. Also, enjoy your emotes and your gilded beard. So many gilded beards in chat. Thank you all so much. You're the best. I really appreciate all the support this evening. This is so awesome of all of you. Ooh, the nice glove going to be coming out as well. Yo, Tutski! It didn't show. Oh my, thank you so much for the host. Thank you so much, Beard Buddy. I appreciate that so much. We're currently doing a replay cast, and this is game number 2. We have a Trickle Up Protector going to be grabbed by the members of Azmo carry, and they're going to get the kill onto the Leoric, and that's the first one of this engagement. Now they move over onto this Murden, who looks like they're going to be slowed down, but that won't be the kill just yet. Oh my god, you are so... Thank you so much, Tutski. Oh, I really, really appreciate it. And we do have more siege coming into this bottom lane, but they're not ending with this. They want to maybe rotate in through mid, open this up a little bit more for themselves on the side of Azmo carry. Nice zombie wall coming out. They turn around, and that will be the Muradin getting bodied there. Ban skin or not, they still go down very easy. Baja Blast? Yes, it is me. What is up? Please, yes. Thank you. Thank you for using the beard face emote. It's going to be the mid lane fort focused on here. Junkrat's the first one to go down, second one to go down during this engagement. The Entomb comes out as well. The Biotic Reminder is going to be dropped by A-Dub. And they walk right out of there. Beard emote, yeah. I'm so glad. Kalia was saying that we need to do, you need a beard emote as well for your second slot. And I was like, oh, you know what, Kalia, you kind of are right. Like, beard emote would be perfect. So, why not just beard face? So there you go. We do have the, actually, Commandeer Odin going to be coming down. They do have a decent amount of pressure for this top lane. Murden is going to be back. Junkrat up in 17 seconds. Big red button is going to be the 20 play for it. The Tychus, so they do siege in with that. And they're holding all these 3 lanes through mid, top, and bottom. Pressured up quite a bit. That's a Hyperion coming out from the Rainer as well. Jugs coming out from Nugents. They're trying to keep the friendly team alive. Big red button coming out as well, but that doesn't get the kill. And they rotate into mid lane as this does have a wave crashing into it. Now, we take out a mid lane keep. They want to just go for everything here. Trying to get as much experience in this custom game as possible. That's going to be the rotation out. So they disengage from this, but that does give them a window to actually get back into the game. But with the 20 talent tier advantage that they do have on the side of Azmo carry, realistically, I don't know if they're going to be able to really come back from this. And I do apologize for the asset overlays, how they're not really working out there. I forgot at the last second that replay casts don't properly do the alley ops like I always use. And so, for example, Our stats are that big currently. And speaking of stats, we actually have the majority of questing talents done here. Nazeebo did finish the Vile Infection as well. Need a throw emote? I need a throw emote? So what? So you can throw beard? I make the Poopy and crew are gonna grab. Why is that? That's the. I could have grabbed any other name. They're gonna be grabbing this fortification camp and just holding over with their pressure. Now the thing is, 20s aren't too off. Wait, hold on. Have they scouted out Leoric? Leoric does have. Actually, they don't have the typical Leoric skills that we see. So that's gonna be the entirety of the Wraithwalk right there. They do go down. And that is going to be 20s just picked up in favor for the members of OC Peach Boys. Clap and stacks emote. Oh my god. Aether. Whose emote is that? That's so good. Clapping fat stacks. So Riptire is going to be coming out from the Junkrat. They did go for the cannonballs at level 20, so they're not going to be looking for the cooldown reduction off of the Riptire. That is going to be Hyperion coming out from Raynor. Did they go for the... No, they didn't go for the upgrade at level 20 either. And so that is going to be a lot of damage going out onto the Muradin, who is going to be in this Warden's Cage as well. Blank Eclipse is the next one to go down. These resets on these Fan of Knives for the Mayavit are just so good for them. And with this core attempt going out, that's not going to work out. That is also going to be the Buried Alive from the Leoric. And they get that chase. A-Dub is the next target to go. Showstopper with just a sliver of health. Holy crap. Oh, it was Felicia Day as a one-time sub. Just for that. I can't blame you. This is a family stream. This is a family stream, but we could talk. I mean, families talk about poop, right? My family and I do. We have the core being currently sieged by a bunch of minions. This is 20 minutes of the game, so these catapults do a decent amount of damage. I was trying to avoid that, but it wasn't going to be happening, and so Junkrat will be clearing that out and doing some core cleanup duty. That is going to be Murden coming back in a few seconds here, but the rest of the team on the side of Azmo Carry do need to revive, and I think this is going to be a Trigla Protector in favor for the OC Peach Boys. Everybody poops. I talk about poop constantly. Why is it more one hero on the point? I mean, if they didn't have more sanitation, yeah, that's true. Okay. So they're going to be waiting for this Trigla Protector that will be coming down in their favor. Junkrat has joined the team. Murden getting some clear in bottom, but they're pushing up through top lane. Are they just trying to, like, in a sense, backdoor this? They're all rushing through top. They've just scouted out, because the sidewalls give vision, and so do the minion waves, so they just scouted out the 3 members are pushing to the core. They turn around with the Trigla... they turn around with the Trigla Protector. Hold on. Riptire is out as well. That does get a lot of damage here. Is there a throw? That's okay. The core damage is actually going down by quite a bit so quickly. Hop over the wall. Blank Eclipse is on their own with barely any health. Nugent's the first one to go down. That will be the core for game number 2. Rushed by them, and that is going to be game and series in favor for the members of Azmo Carry. GG. Well played.